Are you trying to fill that void in your life with handbags? Cheers! Welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. Today's video is all about filling that void with handbags. Are you? Anyway, before we get started, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. Whilst you're there, press the bell which will notify you every time I upload a video. I upload a variety of videos. Some would say it is a mishmash of videos, which is just like life. You may tune in and see a video on wine. Cheers. You may tune in and see a video on a classic or simply a bag or just my everyday life. But one thing's for sure, it's all going to be very real. Let's start off with one of the things that I see people using to justify their handbag addiction, and it's kind of I'm going to buy a bag to mark a milestone. I'm going to buy a bag to mark an achievement. I'm going to buy a bag to mark a goal achieved, you know, that kind of thing. You know, for me, if you've achieved your goal, is that not enough for you? Do you need to buy a handbag? But you've achieved the goal. You've achieved that goal. Why do you need a handbag to as a well done thing? Would you not say that achieving that goal, achieving that achievement, getting to that milestone is enough? Why do you need to mark it all with a handbag? Or is that just a way of justifying the amount of money you're spending on a handbag? Or is that just an excuse to buy another handbag? You know, the other thing is, are we trying to, and you note I say we, are we trying to fill a void in our life? You know, that's a comment you quite often see, you know, that so and so is, you know, buying a handbag just to fill that void, that not having that whatever is missing out their life, that bag is gonna, you know, make up for whatever's missing in their life. Really? Does a handbag do that? Does it? The other thing is, it's just to make you feel good. It's just to make you look good. You're buying the handbag, it's making you look or feel like something you in yourself don't feel you are, but want to be. Let's discuss these things, and I invite you to discuss them in the comments as well. Let's be nice in the comments. Remember, if there's anything you can be, it's to be kind. Right, for me, do I need to mark an achievement with a handbag, a milestone with a handbag? No. For me, like, for example, I used, you know, coming up for 50 as an excuse to buy my handbag. I thought, no, by the time I'm 50, I will buy my Chanel bag. But actually, what made me buy my first Chanel bag was because I was looking after my mum at the time, and I realised how life can so easily change for a person. I saw this vibrant, strong woman who just, my mum was just everything, become this person that I didn't recognise anymore. She'd lost her personality, you know, dementia took everything. It stripped everything away from my mum. She didn't have a choice in that, you know, and I thought, and it frightened me, and it made me think, you know, how easily things could change. And I kind of thought, do you know what, I can buy this Chanel bag if I want. And I decided I didn't care, you know, I was going to get the Chanel bag, and I only ever intended to get the one Chanel bag, and that's what changed my mindset. You know, I always loved bags. I always had luxury bags. For years and years and years I had luxury bags, but you know, buying a Chanel bag was the next level, and I always kind of thought, oh, that amount of money on a bag. And when I bought this bag, it's nothing like what it is now. Here I am justifying it again. It's in my nature. I will always try and justify what I pay for these bags, and I shouldn't. You know, at the end of the day, it's my money. I should be able to do as I like with it without having to justify it. But I see that time and time again on videos where people are justifying what they spend on bags. But on YouTube, it's almost the norm, you know, to see people unboxing bag after bag after bag, and it really isn't the norm. Is this bag filling a void? So for me at the time, I decided, yes, I was gonna buy the bag. Life is short, I'm gonna buy my bag. Did it fill a void at the time? What was my void at the time? Well, at that time, I didn't have holidays. I didn't have time to enjoy life, and this at the time was a way for me to enjoy life. You know, I'm saying that, but actually I just love bags. But it did fill a void at the time. It did feel, you know, it gave me that feel-good factor. So that there's another thing. Did it make me feel good? Yes, it gave me some excitement back in my life. It gave me something to look forward to. You know, I was watching videos and these bags were supposed to be really hard to get a hold of. I phoned up, you know, you couldn't just walk into a Chanel shop. I'm going back years now, and that's what it was like at the time. You couldn't just walk in and get one. I phoned up. I managed to get one. They were going to bring one in. We went to Manchester. It was all the excitement of it. It wasn't just like, you know, walking into Fraser's, into the Gucci part, picking up, choosing a bag. It was all trying to get it, getting it. The excitement, the adrenaline that went with this bag. We drove down. The sales assistant in Chanel, she was amazing. She stood there and she spoke about, you know, all the things of Gabrielle Chanel and her secret love letters, and why the colouring was because of the uniform, and the chain of the, you know, the chains on the nuns in the monastery or whatever it was. Well, not the monastery, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, you know, she gave me all of that. She gave me the attention. We went away to have a coffee or a wine or whatever until she packaged the bag up beautifully. We came up, as I walked in, you know, she was busy. She called me. She gave me the whole works when I went into Chanel, and it made me feel good. It made me feel special. It gave me something nice at a time when I was needing something special. This was special. So yes, it was filling a void, and yes, it was making me feel good. It absolutely was. And this bag still makes me feel good when I carry it, as do all my Chanel bags, as do my Louis Vuitton bags, as to any bag that I enjoy carrying. People that don't get it, people that are not into bags, just don't get it. But that's not my problem, that's their problem. That's my thoughts on buying luxury bags. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'm now coming up to my 55th birthday, and I am lusting over the trendy. It's, you know, I am really lusting over it, and I'm having a fight in my head, and I'm kind of thinking, I want that trendy. I'm gonna get that trendy, because because I want that trendy. And I do at the time, you know, I can kind of go on and go, no, I don't need any more bags, I'm not buying any more bags. And you know, if I had countless pots of money, I would be that person that unboxes them all the time. I would have every bag. But it doesn't give you the feel-good factor. It doesn't feel as special. You know, the last bag I bought was my YSL bag. I can't remember, but I think it was about this time last year. I can't really remember. But it was about this time because this is kind of my birthday month, if you don't know. And I kind of thought, right, that's it. I don't need any more, and I'm just going to not buy a bag and then maybe look at whatever I would have spent of, you know, on the one bag, put it towards getting that Birkin. I'm lost in that trendy at the moment, and I'm waiting to see if I'm going to get over it, because I've thought about it before, got over it, in the same way I've thought about the COCO, got over it, and thought about the Chanel 19 and got over it. I'm going off the Chanel 19 just now, I don't know, I'm really going off it. I just love the whole structure of the trendy just now. I don't know, it's just so ladylike. It reminds me, I don't know what it is, but the trendy reminds me of the Lady Dior, and you know how much I love the Lady Dior. Something about the trendy reminds, you know, the lambskin, the top handle, the strap, and it's a Chanel, which you all know I absolutely love. So I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments. Are all these YouTubers, are we all bag addicts? Are we trying to fill a void with these bags? Are we trying to make ourselves feel better with these bags? Or do we just simply like bags and we just want to add another bag? Or are we addicted to buying bags? Are we addicts in the same way a gambler, you know, is always trying to win. When he wins, it doesn't stop. It goes back and he replays to win more. Are we the same with bags? Do we, you know, we get that bag that we want, and then we get the next bag. Are we simply bag addicts? So there you go. Are we bag addicts? Are we trying to fill a void? Or do we just simply like bags? Thank you very much for watching. I'm looking forward to reading all your comments. If you would like to see more videos from me, I will link one here, and if you're not already subscribed, I'm going to put an A right here for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Run out of wine. Took a lot of takes this video, by the way.